What if the hummus you've been buying every single week is doing more harm than good? Not because hummus is bad, but because what's inside that container isn't really hummus in any traditional sense. We went through 10 of the most popular store-bought brands, label by label, and found that most of them swap out olive oil for cheap seed oils and use gums to fake the creamy texture that real ingredients would normally give you. Today, you'll find out which ones to drop and which 3 are actually worth buying. Number 1. Sabra Classic Hummus. Sabra is the #1 selling hummus in the country, and most people figure that kind of popularity means it's a solid product. It isn't. Flip the tub over. After chickpeas, the second ingredient isn't tahini or olive oil, it's soybean oil, which gets extracted with chemical solvents and processed at high heat until the original fat is chemically altered. Soybean oil costs a fraction of what real olive oil costs, and at the scale Sabra produces, that margin difference is enormous. So that's what goes in. The label also lists potassium sorbate as a preservative. Real hummus made from whole ingredients goes bad fast. Sabra doesn't, and that tells you exactly how processed this formula actually is. Number 2. Cedar's Original Hummus. Cedar's leans hard on Mediterranean imagery, the name, the packaging, all of it designed to make you feel like this came from somewhere traditional. It didn't. The oil in Cedar's Original is canola, which gets refined from rapeseed using high heat and chemical deodorization to strip out the naturally bitter taste. What's left is a neutral, oxidized fat that has no place in real hummus. Cedar's does include tahini, but it's playing a secondary role because the canola oil is doing most of the texture work. And that spelling on the label, hummus, is doing its own job too, suggesting an old-world recipe that the ingredient list doesn't actually back up. Number 3. Tribe Classic Hummus. Tribe has been around since the 1990s, back when hummus was just starting to show up in regular grocery stores, and that history makes it feel like a safe bet. It isn't. The fat base is soybean oil, same as Sabra, but Tribe also adds xanthan gum. Xanthan gum gets made by fermenting sugar with bacteria, then drying and milling the result into a powder that thickens whatever you put it in. Its job in this formula is to hold together a mixture that won't naturally stay smooth on its own. Real hummus binds through the interaction of tahini, chickpeas, and lemon juice during blending. You don't need a lab-produced gum when the ingredients are doing their job. Tribe's mid-range price means you're not even getting a discount for that compromise. Number 4. Hope Original Recipe Hummus. Hope markets itself as the cleaner, smarter choice, smaller tubs, higher price, language about simple ingredients all over the packaging. People pay extra because they genuinely believe they're getting something different. But the oil blend in Hope's Original Recipe mixes canola oil with olive oil, and that matters. Canola is a refined, processed fat, and it's sharing the formula with the olive oil you thought you were paying for. Most diets already run heavy on omega-6 fats from processed foods, and canola adds more, pushing your omega-6 to omega-3 ratio further out of balance in a way that feeds low-grade inflammation over time. The olive oil is real, it's just not doing the work alone. Number 5. Good and Gather Classic Hummus. Good and Gather looks like the smart pick. Clean packaging, Target's name behind it, and a price that's tough to argue with. But the primary fat in this formula is sunflower oil, and refined sunflower oil runs high in linoleic acid, an omega-6 fat that quietly builds inflammation over months when you're eating it regularly through processed foods. Sunflower oil also oxidizes easily when exposed to heat or light during processing, and you won't taste that damage because the other flavors cover it up. The citric acid listed as a preservative tells the same story. Traditional hummus gets its tartness from real lemon juice. Citric acid just stabilizes the pH and adds nothing to the flavor. Number 6, Great Value Classic Hummus. Great Value sits at the cheapest end of the hummus market, and the formula reflects every penny of that price. Soybean oil is the fat, same as some of the name brands, but Great Value also packs in both xanthan gum and guar gum to hold the whole thing together. 2 gums in one product means the base is so thin and unstable that one synthetic thickener wasn't enough. Chickpeas are the most expensive ingredient in hummus, so budget formulas stretch them further with water, oil, and thickeners. What you're scooping out tastes faintly of chickpea, barely of tahini, and mostly of nothing, because the gums are doing all the work that real ingredients aren't doing. Number 7, Kroger Classic Hummus. Kroger's store brand hummus goes by different names depending on which region you're in, but the formula doesn't change. Canola oil is the primary fat, and xanthan gum holds the texture together, which is the same basic setup as several of the name brands above, just without any Mediterranean branding to dress it up. What makes Kroger worth calling out specifically is the sheer number of households this product reaches every week. When canola oil and synthetic gum are the default in one of the country's largest grocery chains, the exposure adds up fast. Kroger actually sells an organic hummus in the same store that uses olive oil. Most shoppers never flip the tub over to find out. Number 8, Ithaca Lemon Garlic Hummus. Ithaca sits in the refrigerated section, not on a shelf, and that's your first clue that something's different here. Flip the container and read the ingredients. Chickpeas, tahini, olive oil, lemon juice, garlic. That's the whole list. No seed oils, no gums, no citric acid standing in for real lemon. The olive oil is cold pressed and you can actually taste it because it's doing real work in the formula rather than just filling space on the label. The texture is thicker and denser than what you're used to from the gum-heavy brands, and that's not a flaw. That's what chickpeas and tahini actually feel like when nothing synthetic is propping them up. Number 9, Abraham's Traditional Hummus. Abraham's doesn't have flashy packaging, and it's never run a big ad campaign, so most shoppers walk right past it. That's a mistake. The ingredient list reads like something your grandmother would write down. Chickpeas, tahini, extra virgin olive oil, lemon juice, garlic, salt. No gums, no seed oils, no synthetic anything. And the olive oil isn't just on the label for show, you can actually taste it, which means it's present in a real quantity doing real work. Extra virgin olive oil holds polyphenols, antioxidant compounds that get cooked out of refined seed oils completely. So you're not just getting a cleaner fat, you're getting a nutritionally different one altogether. Number 10, Oasis Mediterranean Cuisine. Original hummus, Oasis doesn't advertise much, and it's not in every store, but its ingredient list is shorter than almost anything else on this list. Chickpeas, tahini, extra virgin olive oil, lemon juice, garlic, salt. No gums, no seed oils, no citric acid. It needs refrigeration because there's nothing synthetic keeping it shelf stable. Open a container and it's likely separated a little, the olive oil and tahini sitting slightly wetter on top, the way natural nut butter separates. That's not a defect. That's what real fats do when no synthetic binder is locking them in place. Stir it for 5 seconds and you've got actual hummus. And it won't cost you significantly more than the seed oil versions. It comes down to 2 things every time: what fat is in the formula and whether a gum is holding the texture together. Soybean oil, canola oil, sunflower oil listed before or instead of olive oil means the brand cut costs at your expense. Xanthan gum or guar gum means the texture is manufactured, not built from real ingredients. Ithaca, Abraham's, and Oasis all land in the refrigerated section. All use extra virgin olive oil, and all skip the gums entirely. That's not a coincidence. That's what happens when the formula starts with food. Flip the tub over before it hits your cart. Subscribe for the next one.